Good morning, everybody. So today is a little bit different because I have a lot of noise in the background. So hopefully this will go through. And I don't know, maybe I'm very judgmental, but I think I'll do a quick little other short video on some things. But I'm just going to tell you right now, like, if you don't want to hear the truth, so to speak, don't even watch it. Like, I'm just saying, don't even watch it, because it's gonna be harsh and strict and whatever, because it's something that God showed me, and I'm not perfect by any means at all, but I just seen some things that I don't know, just whatever. So with that, I read Psalm 149 and 150, and somehow I have misplaced my book. I am hoping that it is at work, so God, please help me find that. But the verses I liked were verse 4. I hope this thing works because it's hard to hear. For the Lord takes delight in his people. He crowns the humble with salvation. What? Like he crowns them, like you crown a king or a queen. That was so good to me. Verse 6, may the praise of God be in their mouths and a double-edged sword in their hands. That is awesome to me. So the questions are, what double-edged sword do you wield against the kings of this world? And I just put the Bible, the word, staying in it, keeping a relationship with God. And I said, all this stuff is I'm just talking about for me, okay? This all is like for me, and I just hope that it speaks to someone else and helps them. I'm not trying to judge anybody. I'm not trying to condemn anybody. I'm not saying nothing. Let God use these to speak to your heart, because I'm just talking about Mary, like the crap Mary deals with, the issues Mary has. So I need to have a real relationship with God. And when I say real, I've always had a relationship with God, but I think a very good thing and is getting up like I do every day and reading his word every day, and just really delving into his word. Like, if I don't do that every day, then I'm gonna fret, then I'm gonna worry. I think, for the past 60 something days that I've done this, things have come up, things have happened, but I'm not down, really down about the stuff like I have been before. And that's because I'm reading the word every day and I'm getting in the word every day, because I need that. For me to make it every day in this world. Otherwise I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna get depressed, I'm gonna get worried. Not saying that those things haven't come against me a little bit, but I haven't stayed there. It's been maybe I just have one bad day or something. It's not like I've stayed there for weeks and been worried and whatever, it's just different now because I'm truly every day reading his word, and not just reading it, but delving into it. Just not just reading a bunch of scriptures to say, yes, check mark, I've read a bunch of scriptures today. No, it's that I'm actually just taking even just one chapter a day, whatever I feel led, one chapter. If I feel like that's not enough, or nothing really popped out to me, then I read another one. So whatever it is, but I really take that, and I guess I'll say delve into it. And sometimes I can't delve into it even the more that I want to, because I haven't got up like I used to. I was getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Mary's struggling lately, the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. I'm struggling. So I need God's help to continue to do that, because that's what's helping me make it in this world each and every day. So that's what I'm saying when I say that I need to have a real relationship with him, where I spend time every day reading his word. What? The second question, are you binding the evil in this world, or are you bound yourself? Wow, ouch. So there's only certain things that I'm going to share on here, and I'm actually holding the phone myself, so this is a little bit difficult. My arm gets tired. So I'm just going to go ahead and read what I wrote instead of talking. And I put, sometimes I would say both, because sometimes I get tired of things and I give up the fight, and sometimes want to join in with other people. And that is truth to the max. It is, because I see all this other stuff and I just get tired of it. I just get, what's the word? I do get upset, but I just get tired of seeing it. And honestly, when I was writing this, I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. If you're tired of seeing it and you hate that stuff, why would you join into that stuff? That doesn't make any sense, because I guess I feel sometimes I feel like I'm on an island of my own. Not that I'm perfect, that's not what I'm saying, but I just feel like I'm on my own sometimes, in that just how I am, certain ways that I am, you know, and a lot of other people aren't like that. So a lot of other people will say things about me and whatever, and look at me funny, you know. One of the big ones is like, I don't really listen to a lot of music that's not Christian music, you know. And I know there's extremes in everything, you know. And I was a very, very, very serious person, and I think God is trying to loosen me up a little bit, because I was maybe a little bit too wound. But I don't want to swing the pendulum to the other side where I'm just totally loose and just go for anything and anything in this world, because that's not what God has called us to be. He didn't call us to live a worldly life, you know what I'm saying? He called us to live a godly life, you know. The word says, be ye holy, for I am holy, you know. Can we be perfect like him? No, but it doesn't mean go out there, get drunk every day, I won't say it that way, I was gonna say it just when it came out right, go have sex with every person you meet, you know, lie and steal, and, you know, do whatever it takes, compromise yourself and your beliefs just to get ahead in life and work wise. Like, God didn't call us to do all that stuff, you know. And I guess I'm just seeing all this stuff, and it's all this stuff that's bothering me, so I am saying that. So let me go back to what I was reading. But I said, this is what I said, but I always come back to my senses. I can't judge what others do compared to what I do. God has a different calling for each person. Where he wants to take me is not where he's taking them. That is why I can't do this or that. I have to stay focused on God and what he wants, not me. And I said, wow. And then this question came to me. Am I truly living for God, or am I living for myself? And the things that I want just happen to line up sometimes with what God wants. And I said, ouch, do I ask God what he wants, not what I want? And I said, no, I don't always. I do sometimes. I hope I am a lot more. That is so loud and annoying. Jesus. I hope that I do more ask God, you know, God, what do you want? God, this is what I want, but God, what do you want? But I also notice, like, that's where my frustration comes in. That's where I get upset. That's where I get frustrated, and then the worry and the fear and the stress and all that crap comes in, is when I am not asking God, hey God, what do you want? But I'm at, you know, like, okay, this is what Mary wants, you know, and I'm not saying, hey God, is this what you want, you know? And then so I get frustrated because I'm not getting what I want. What? That is deep. I don't always see God's purpose in things. And I'm going to give a big example, and I don't mind saying it because, like, I had went to my director a while ago, the former director we had, he's gone now. I've gone to my deputy director and everything. Like, I just feel like I'm stagnant. Like, I'm stuck in my job. Like, I'm not getting raises. I'm, you know, I don't want to say it in a bad way, like, I'm bored. Like, I have to be challenged. I have to continuously learn. I have to, you know, continuously feel like I have a purpose there, and I don't, you know, because I just don't, you know, because I've been there so long, I guess, maybe. But that's where my frustration is coming in, because Mary wants a different position. Mary wants something new. Mary wants something where she's going to learn, where she's going to strive, where she's going to feel like she has a purpose, you know. Not saying that that's not what God wants from me. And I do want more money, because I feel like I can't make it. Like, I don't want to depend on someone else to make it, you know, which is where my independence issue comes in. But I don't want to have to, honestly, like, I'm just going to be real with you. Like, I don't want to depend on child support from my ex to take care of my children. Like, yes, he should pay it, because yes, those are his kids. And just like I always say, and this might be nasty, but he laid down and had those children just like I did. So he is just as much as responsible for those children as I am. But, however, I hate depending upon others, you know, and maybe that's, you know, a lot of my issue is, like, I'm very, very independent. Like, I would rather have a job where I don't need to be like, oh my God, he's not going to pay child support this week. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he did that, whatever. I'm not spreading anybody's business or anything like that. I'm just using an example. Like, sometimes I'll sit and think, okay, what if he chooses not to pay child support this week or next week, or you know what I'm saying, or what if he gets sick or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to depend upon that in order to take care of my children. I feel like I've strived enough, got enough education where I feel like I can take care of my children on my own, you know. But B-U-T, a big huge but is, what does God want for me at that place? What does God want to do through me? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not necessarily about the work that you do, but it's the people you're around. And I mean, like, honestly, there's so many people there that need God. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm perfect, because I need God, because I wouldn't be reading his word every day. I wouldn't be praying to him. I wouldn't be spending time with him. I wouldn't whatever. I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all would hate me to the max if I acted like a worldly person. I'm telling you right now. What? Because I ain't. Just whatever the abilities God has given me, if I chose to use those, what? Like, everybody would just really hate me. So I don't want to be like the world. Like, I don't, you know, but I gotta stay on task here. That's just where my frustration lies in, you know. And so really the question was, are you binding the evil in the world, or are you bound yourself? So sometimes it's both. Like, and the question was, is I'm trying to bring everything back, sorry, is what God said to me when I was writing. Am I truly living for God, or am I living for myself? Ouch. That's a big ouch. Because am I really asking God, okay, God, and just to use the job situation, you know, that's like the best example I can use right now, is what is your purpose for me there? You know, and I have asked him that, you know, like, what else do you want me to do? But I'm getting frustrated in that I need something different. But it's like, back to that, what I just said. Am I truly living for God, or am I living for Mary? You know, and that is like really a tough question. And if you have to really get in deep in it, because you can sit there and say, yeah, I'm living for God. Yeah, I'm living for God. But really, are you? I mean, is that maybe where our frustrations lie? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it because we're trying to live for ourselves? You know, it's like, okay, God, I want this. God, I want to go here. God, I want to do this. God, I want to do that, you know. But it's like, well, stop, hold the phone. Like, is that what God wants? You know what I'm saying? So, wow. Yeah, this truly spoke to me today. I don't know, I'm going to end there. I don't know if it spoke to you. But yeah, we just have to be careful not to get wrapped up in this world, you know, and wrapped up in ourselves. We need to continuously ask God, hey God, what do you want? Hey God, do you want me to go there? And I know people think I'm weird because I'm like, okay, well, I want to go to the beach this weekend, but hey God, do you want me to go there? Like, is that in your plan, you know? Or hey God, I want to go to Israel. Like, is that what you want for me? Like, is that in your plan? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to do anything that's not in his plan, because it will turn out horrible. Like, and you never know what could happen. So with that said, I'm going to end. I pray that something here spoke to you, because this really spoke to me. And I'm going to do, like I said, another short video, but pre-warning you, you may not want to watch it, because it's going to be harsh and probably mean, but yet it's going to be very, very, very truthful. But anyways, I hope y'all have a fabulous weekend. God just really had a fabulous day for me yesterday. It was really awesome, really awesome. You'll see my other posts, I guess, from it. But I think the best thing was that I got to meet Kevin Lawrence, not because I'm in love with Kevin Lawrence, but because I have a friend who really likes him. And I got to I asked him, will you do a little video for me, just saying hi to her, you know? And he was so sweet, and he complied, and he did it, you know? So that just really made my day, you know, yesterday, like above all the other things that God did for me. And he did some amazing, amazing things for me yesterday. All right, gotta go. Peace out.